Alright guys, welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video. So what I have for you guys today is basically we're going to be showcasing this STR cooler. I believe that the best rotation that he's going to have is his transformed version along with his TUR version right next to each other, because this cooler right here is going to be giving him a buff, and then I'm also going to have Turles on rotation to give him an even bigger buff. I think the STR cooler is going to be giving him 30%. I would want to get that 50% rotation with him, but it's kind of I don't think there's a Dokkan event that can even last long enough for cooler to transform, get next to his TUR and Turles, and be facing two enemies. I don't, other than maybe the AGL Metal Cooler event, but that event isn't out today. And then also it's kind of hard because I think that's like the second stage, and by the time cooler comes back, because he needs 6 turns to transform. By the time he transforms, it'll be too late. We would have ran through that event already. So I think this is going to be his optimal rotation. We're going to be doing it on the physical Gold Tanks event, mostly because I need to farm up the units and then also farm up, I mean not the units, the tokens. And then also I want to have a unit that can take a lot of damage without my units killing it. So before we actually get started on the fight itself, I actually wanted to talk to you guys about this thing going around. It's called #TeamTrees. The website is teamtrees.com. So what it is for every dollar you donate, it's a tree that they're gonna plant. So I figured the best way to spread this around the community, since I don't have a lot of following, would be for every subscriber, like, and comment that I get, I'm gonna donate $1. So with that intention in mind, I feel like my followers would tell more people and it'll get more attention to this, not just for myself and my channel, but also for this website and this cause. It's a very good cause for the planet. I think they're trying to get to 20 million trees by 2020. But honestly, I'm hoping they exceed that, because not only are we planting trees, but at the same time, people on this planet are destroying trees. So I feel like planting trees isn't enough. It's also spreading awareness and killing off that ignorance that we can just keep cutting and cutting down trees and nothing's gonna happen to us, which I know it's hard, because at the end of the day, people try to make their money regardless of who they heard along that path. But it is what it is, guys. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, comment down below, and remember, for each of those that I get till Friday, I'm giving it till this Friday. On Friday night, I'm gonna check in, and then I'm gonna tweet the results, and I'm also gonna tweet the picture of the donation, so that you guys see I'm not just saying this to get views or whatever. But yeah, guys, if this inspires you to do something, spread the word, at least tell people about it, because even if you can't donate or you're not willing to donate, somebody else might be. So it's always a good thing to do it. The first time I saw about this was actually on Nano's channel, and then I saw it with Truth and D-Free, and then Truth challenged everyone, so I want to give him a huge shout out for spreading this, because I didn't know about it until they said something. So shout out to them. But yeah, let's get this showcase started, and then I'll just repeat it at the end of the video so you guys don't forget. Okay, so right off the bat, we're starting off with a really good rotation, because we're actually gonna get this cooler paired up with the cooler and the Turles right when we want them to, as soon as the cooler gets to transform. So we're gonna do this. They're gonna be finished off in this rotation, so it doesn't really matter. So what the cooler does is he's the Conquest of Terror or Transformation Boost leader for 3 key, 130% HP, and 170% attack and defense. His super attack is the Destructive Ray. He causes immense damage to the enemy and lowers attack and defense, which is always amazing, because I love units that lower attack. I've noticed that once you get a couple of attack stacks lowering, especially on Super Battle Road, you don't really have to worry about taking damage. His passive skill is attack and defense plus 100%. Transformation boost category allies get 2 key and 30% attack and defense when only facing one enemy. Conquest of Terror category allies get 2 key and 50% attack when facing 2 or more enemies. So right now, Janemba's getting 30% attack and 2 key because they're only fighting one enemy. If we would have been in the earlier part of this stage, since we were fighting 2 enemies, Cooler was actually giving full power Frieza 50% attack and defense and 2 key. To get into transform, you either have to be fighting a Hybrid Saiyan or Pure Saiyan, which we are. Gotenks is a Hybrid Saiyan, which, don't get me started on why Gotenks is a Hybrid Saiyan, but Gogeta isn't a Pure Saiyan, but whatever, that's a story for another day. We're fighting a Hybrid Saiyan, so after this turn, he should be able to transform. If you're not fighting a Pure Saiyan or a Hybrid Saiyan, then you have to wait 6 turns, but 6 turns is pretty easy to get. You're going to get it most of the time, except on Super Battle Road. Super Battle Road usually tends to end after 4 or 5 turns, and if you're honestly lasting more than that, then you're probably going to die. Let's be honest. 1.8 from him without the other cooler on rotation. That's pretty good. That's amazing. Oh my god. Okay, so once he transforms, his super attack changes to Death Gliding. He raises attack indefinitely and causes immense damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. His passive skill, Conditions of the Strongest. He gives himself 3 ki. Let's put full power Frieza here. Actually, we're going to put this Frieza here first. He gives himself 3 ki, 180% attack and defense, so he's going to hit really hard. He launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack, and he performs a critical hit when there is a Pure Saiyan or Hybrid Saiyan category enemy. So, moral of the story is that this guy's going to be hitting like a freight train. He's going to be hitting super hard. I doubt that there's a lot of people that can withstand 1 or 2 additionals from this guy, especially if they're both super attacks. And then if they're Pure Saiyans or Hybrid Saiyan, he has a guaranteed crit against them, so that's insane. His links are the only thing that I don't like that much. Like, there's only one link that I really don't like, and it's Brutal Beatdown. So he has strongest clan displays. I like it because all Frieza units have this, and it's a 2 ki link. It's perfect. Thirst for Conquest, that's a 50% attack link, which honestly on the Conquest of Terror team you're gonna find a lot. Big Bad Bosses, always a good link. Brutal Beatdown, 10% attack link. Now, that link is an extra attack link that the physical cooler doesn't have, and honestly he does not need. He already hits hard enough as it is. Brutal Beatdown is just like a little cherry on top that you don't really need to have. He has Metamorphosis, which I love. You recover 5% HP, so in reality you cover 10% because you get 5% for him, 5% for the unit that's activating the link with him, and then Universe's Most Malevolent, another 15% attack link. So that's what I'm saying. Universe's Most Malevolent, he's going to get it 99% of the time because on this team, you're going to run a Frieza unit most of the time with him, or if not, some other type of Frieza unit on rotation. And then Brutal Beatdown, like, yes, it's a 10% attack link. It's nice, but he has Fierce Battle as well. Like, he doesn't need that temp. Honestly, Shocking Speed would have been a lot more useful than Brutal Beatdown. If he would have had Shocking Speed, this team would run 99 million% times more smoother, and you would be able to fit more units onto the team too. But he's giving everybody ki, and he doesn't transform unless you want him to transform, so he can always be a support type unit. So let's actually get this transfer. Wait, what's this cooler at? Okay, he's at 55%. Let me just do mine just in case. I don't know why it would be different, but I'll just do mine just in case. Okay, so this transformation is the best transformation in the game. Like, there's very few transformations that I like. Not that I like, but like that I consider the best animation in the game. Because normally I like super attacks more. But this transformation, I like it more than his super attacks. It's just the way he puts on the mask at the end and the way he's bulking up through everything. And then the waterfall falling from his shoulders. It's just, everything about it is just so nice. So, okay, so Cooler should not kill him there at all, even if he gets a crit off. We're going to do this because he's going to get a guaranteed super attack anyways, and then that with Turles. So, I'm expecting this cooler to hit somewhere around 2.5, 2.6, 2.4 for the regular cooler. Okay, cooler. So those links are coming in mighty fine right here. And Google, I wasn't talking to you. Thank you. Okay, Gold Tanks with the super attack. Let's see how much this actually does. 2,000. Yeah, this cool. Oh my god, 3.1 million. So this cooler hits insanely hard. I can't believe that he just did. So I think the highest that I've seen with him was actually 2.8, but we just got to 3. This is a 55% unit. Mind you, all I did was just put him on rotation with his TUR. It's not like you needed any special units to get him to this number. As soon as you pull him, you're going to have another cooler with you. And then a lot of people have Turles. And even if it's not Turles, this guy's a great support unit too. he'll give him as much as a buff as Turles would. I think he gives him 30%. Yeah, 30% attack. Turley gives him 40%. So maybe he won't hit 3 million, 3.1, but he'll hit what, 2.9, which isn't bad. That's basically 3 million. And for a 55% unit, like this unit is too much. He's a support unit that transforms whenever you want him to, not after 3 turns automatically. If you want him to. And once he transforms, he's one of the hardest hitting units in the team. If Janemba would have gotten hit there, he would have hit for more than 3 million as well, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, guys, this cooler, if you don't have him, I understand why you want to summon him for him, but don't. Because I have a gut feeling that the reason they released this cooler now, right before the holidays, is because there's going to be a unit that's going to come out, whether it be Super Saiyan God Vegito, Super Saiyan God Gogeta for this 5-year anniversary. Something's coming that's going to blow our freaking hats off. I'm telling you, Kale and Khalifa have been the best unit for a couple months now. There has to be something on the way that's going to top those units. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how OP they are. This is how games work. Every time there's a unit that comes out, another unit has to come out in the future that's going to be better than that #1 unit. So that's what I'm expecting. If you guys really need to summon for him, please hold out. We're about to get to Christmas. They always have great units on Christmas, and then they should have a step-up banner. That's my assumption. That's not guaranteed, so don't write that in stone. But yeah, guys, remember to like, subscribe the video, leave a comment. Every single one of those that you leave, it's going to be another $1 that I'm going to donate to #TeamTrees. I'm going to post that on my Twitter. If you guys don't follow me yet, go follow me so that you guys see that I'm not lying about this. And also, don't just do this for me. Go donate some money yourself or spread the word about this, because it is for a very good cause. It's not just for some personal greed or anything like that. It's literally for the planet. So if you like to live and you like to breathe, I suggest you do something about it. All right, guys. So till next time, peace.